Hey, it's Rachel. So in my last video, I mentioned that I had a bit of an announcement. And as you can tell by the title of this video, yes, I am doing a bodybuilding competition. So if you are new to my channel and don't already know this, I tried my first bikini prep back in January. I had a coach, I was training pretty hard, and my body just wasn't responding. I ended up quitting. Now, I talk about all the different reasons why I quit in my video where I talk about quitting, which I will link somewhere here and down below in the description box just so you guys can see. It really came down to me just getting in my head and getting so upset and so focused on my body and weight loss and how I wasn't losing weight, and it started triggering a lot of very unhealthy habits like binge eating, and so I quit. And at the time, that was exactly what I needed to do. I needed to quit, and it was really hard quitting. Because I am not a quitter. It's just something in me. I always like to keep going, but also this was something I really wanted to do. You might think I'm crazy if you are not in the bodybuilding world. You think, Rachel, why would you want to participate in a bikini competition? And trust me, my boyfriend has asked the same thing. He said, Rachel, you don't have to compete to be a bodybuilder. I think there are a lot of other YouTubers who have said that same thing. You do not have to compete to lift weights or to exercise or to be a bodybuilder. Just go to the gym. But for me, I want to step on stage. I used to be a ballroom dancer all through college, and I am very into the fake tan and the Swarovski crystals and show day and all of those excitements. Just bring back some really awesome memories from when I used to dance. So my 30 days to healthy, where I tried to become healthier, it did have a point to it. One was actually by stopping all of my cardio, and unfortunately by all the binge eating I did, my body started getting used to higher calories again, over 2,000 a day. I did gain a little bit of weight, not a ton, about 3 pounds, but it just got my body at a higher place to start my prep than when I started my first one. The other thing that changed was I really started to pay attention to my thoughts around food and my binge eating habits and my emotional eating habits, and I read a bunch of books and tried to work on all of those things. And so during those 30 days, I tried to put myself in a much better place to start a prep. Originally, I wasn't going to compete now. Originally, I was gonna wait the whole summer. I was really gonna work on my emotions and my thoughts around food, and then maybe try again in the fall. But I started watching all of my friends compete about a month ago, right when I was in the middle of my 30 days to healthy. I watched Kara Corey compete on YouTube. I watched Kelsey from Cooking is Pun compete. I went to my friend Rachel's competition here in Chicago and saw her compete. I just felt like, man, this is something that I really want to do. Actually, I think I mentioned in my quitting video, I don't play sports. I am not good at sports. I was never good at gym. You hear a lot from bodybuilding competitors that they were like super active and played a bunch of sports in high school, and no, like giant nerd. No. So weightlifting is something that I can participate in and I really enjoy, and it makes me feel like, I don't know, like I can be part of a sport, and I don't know, it's just important. Words don't have it. But I wanted to make sure that I did this bikini prep the right way for me. And I made a lot of changes with this prep that from the first one. So change number one, I have decided to compete in a natural, drug-tested federation. Now, if you guys don't know, there are different organizations that throw these competitions. The biggest one that you will see is the NPC. If you do a Google or YouTube search, you will see tons of NPC bikini girls. Now, NPC is not drug tested, and a lot of girls compete NPC without taking anything to help them. They're just doing it 100% natural. But all the other girls have assisted competitions. No judgment, their bodies, not judging. But that's not something that I want to do. And it was really important to me that I go to a competition where I know that all of the girls are also natural, and I don't know, I just feel like it's a little bit more of an even playing field. So that was really important to me. The original competition that I was going to do was NPC, and this one that I am doing is an NANBF. There are so many organizations out there, especially drug-tested ones. So I took a look at all of the competitions that are natural drug-tested this summer, and I found one, and that is August 27th. Here in Illinois, and so I will be competing in the Mr. and Mrs. Illinois Natural Classic in the bikini division. So August 27th, yay. So that's one change. Second change was I got a different coach. Now, there was nothing wrong with my other coach. She was amazing. She is a great competitor, a great coach. Her body is amazing, and she's competing in like 2 weeks and is totally going to kill it. But for this time around, it was really important to me to find a coach that could help me with some of the emotional body dysmorphia, more hand-holding kind of thing. So I found a coach who is a bikini competitor, and before she became before she did fitness, she actually got her degree in clinical psychology with an emphasis on eating disorders. So I felt like I could trust her to really make sure that I was doing this prep the healthy way. Now, not saying like the healthy way in terms of food, but saying the healthy way in terms of my attitude and my emotions and my mind and the way that I was viewing my body and the scale and things like that. So I am working with a new coach, and I am 14 weeks out from my competition. Yes, so one of the things that she did differently, and this is actually something that I recommend to you guys if you do have any problems with this scale. I weigh myself every single day, and I check in with her every single day with my weight. Now, some of you might think that is nuts, because if you are obsessed with the scale, the last thing you want to do is weigh yourself every single day. But here's how it affected me and why I'm really enjoying it. In my last prep, I would weigh myself once a week on Saturday, and either the scale would go up, or the scale wouldn't move, or the scale would maybe move a little bit. But that was about it. And I would send an email to my coach, and you know, she's busy, and so 24 hours later she would respond and add more cardio. Well, with weighing myself every single day, I started realizing that the scale doesn't matter. The scale doesn't matter at all. You know what makes you gain weight? Doing leg day the day before, your period, not pooping. eating too much, like eating a lot at dinner so that it's still in your body the next morning. All of these things will cause the scale to go up or not go down or do weird things or whatever. And by weighing yourself every single day, you start to realize how much the scale doesn't matter, because every day I get on it and I go, oh, I'm up 0.5 pounds, but I did leg day yesterday. Oh, I'm up a pound, but I've just started my period. So if you are having trouble with the scale where it's causing you those things, start weighing yourself every day and think of all the reasons why your scale might be moving. And I don't know, it really helped me. So that is something that I'm doing differently. Some other minor changes, which I'm not going to go into in this video, but one, I'm actually dieting on higher carbs than I was before. Now, I have always thought that I was carb sensitive. I always thought that I needed low carbs, high fat. That's just the way that I prefer to eat. But you know what? My coach said, hey, let's try something different. And so right now I am much higher carbs and lower fat, and my body is responding. So who knew? But that's something that we're doing. The other thing that we're doing is not a ton of cardio yet. I am 14 weeks out, but right now all I am doing is 3 HIIT sessions for 12 minutes each. Right now I am doing those sprinting just because I like sprinting. Who knew? And then 2 20-minute LISS sessions. Those are low intensity or like steady state cardio, and that I'm just doing on the Stairmaster because I enjoy the Stairmaster. But yeah, not a ton of cardio, higher carbs, and yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna wrap this video up. But the last thing that I wanted to talk about was, why am I even sharing this at all? Originally, I wasn't going to. I am doing this bikini competition for me. It is a goal that I have. It is a sport that I want to participate in. I am not doing this whatsoever for the YouTube views. And I also don't want you guys, especially if you are younger, if you are like 19, 20, I don't want you watching my videos and saying, oh, if I want to lose weight, I have to do a bikini competition, or I have to exercise the way Rachel is, or I have to eat what Rachel is eating. I don't want you to think that. And so originally I wasn't going to say anything. I was just gonna do my own thing and continue my 30 days to healthy and maybe some Whole30 videos, and that was it. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized a lot of you guys maybe found me because you have fibromyalgia. I have fibromyalgia, and a lot of people with it cannot exercise. They can't get out of bed, they can't go for a walk, much less go do an hour of lifting weights or sprints for 12 minutes. You just can't, because you're in pain. And I think it is really important to me to show you guys who have fibromyalgia that yes, I have fibromyalgia, but by going gluten and dairy free, by completing a Whole30 a long time ago and doing experiments with food, I found something that works. And I can go to the gym 6 days, 7 days a week, and I am fine. I'm not in pain. I did hamstrings and glutes for an hour today, and then I did some posing. No fibro flares whatsoever. So maybe that's just me. I really hope it's not just me. I really hope that I can help you guys, you know, just take a closer look at what you're eating and seeing if maybe a diet change can help lower your pain just a little bit. So I will be sharing my bikini competition prep just to show you guys that yes, I can exercise and I can do something as intense as a bikini prep with fibromyalgia. I will continue non-bikini prep I'm going to finish up my 30 days to healthy videos. I will continue to throw out some Whole30 ideas because so many of you came to my channel for the Whole30, and now I feel like I gotta keep helping you. So I will make some Whole30 videos as well. So yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of everything on my channel. So just watch the ones that you like and don't watch the ones that you don't. And everybody is fine. But if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and I will know. If you like bikini prep videos, or if you are excited about seeing these videos, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions about how I train for this bikini competition, or just any questions at all about how I handle exercising and fibromyalgia, put them in the comments below. And yeah, and if you follow any other bikini competitors on YouTube, put them in the comments below and I will check them out, because I think I follow a number of them, but I'm always interested in watching more. And yeah, that's about it. So I'm ending this video now because I ramble too much, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys. And as you can tell by the title of this, my nose itches. Hold on. This bug, again, bug, that's not the right word. What? So I'm ending this video here. Really, now, bye, okay? Bye. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.